Oh, hello there, darling. How are you? Let's cleanse this space, bring in a new light energy. Praying that all the archangels are here with us now during this reading. Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Yeshua, all the ascended masters of love and light. May their positive energy be here. I feel this great change, breakthrough energy. I did something today that is like, whoa, you really are doing it, huh? And yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna read you a little poem I wrote from a while ago. I could sit here and sing you my song of something falling out of my pocket, or she was running towards something. She picks up the exotic opportunity. These words are for sacred declaration. Oof. And the second is a Rumi quote. Live life as if everything was rigged in your favor. Because it is. Okay. I say we jump into the reading. I wasn't able to sleep at all last night. Again, like the second time in a week. But I think that it's kind of helping me push through certain things. You know, it's funny because I always thought myself to be rather bold. And I feel like maybe I wait very long to actually activate my boldness. Like I might wait until I'm like really miserable to start being really bold. You know, where it's like, well, fuck it, I might as well. And I don't like that energy because there's a sense of like, I don't really know if I'm acting out of courage or out of just like, I don't care. But today, I feel like it's courage. So I'm very hopeful about that, even though it was intense. Okay, let's see what the cards have for us today, shall we? I'm feeling this card, freedom. Oh la la, freedom it is. Freedom it is. Okay, let's see what's coming with freedom. This card's just out here. Okay, I'm seeing this. Freedom has to do with pursuit of the heart, pursuit of passion. What makes us a star in this world? Okay, I'm seeing that. Interesting. Freedom to act through the heart, to exist in the flow, and to materialize it specifically. Where this has not been happening, it's happening now. Fate has been shifted, is what I'm saying. Anything else does fate have to say to us specifically? Will the fortunes change? Will the fortunes change? What exactly is this? I'm seeing that you are using your strength a lot, and specifically because, and it might be hard because it's like you don't necessarily feel strong at this moment, but there's one of the forces other than strength that's assisting you at this time is disappointment and heartache, which seems like it wouldn't be the case, but in this case it is, because you genuinely want to make a shift in your life and stop attracting certain kind of energies. That's what I'm seeing. What else that Spirit has to show us? Okay. Yeah, you know, this card just, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is just like our best friend right now. She really is. She is here. And what she tells us is to be courageous, determined. Because our joy is around the corner, or it's here, really. And these acts of courage are going to help us. Yeah, courage, strength. I mean, some warrior energy here. Even though you're in your, I mean, that is power. But these cards are so sweet and soft too, you know? Yeah, strength and softness. Strength and softness. I don't know why I'm seeing this indecisive energy though. Okay, wait. All of these cards have been shit. I see. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of strength to make a decision right now. Because there's just, it's like, what on earth do I pick here, you know? But like, you cannot exist in this state for very long. It's not causing anything good to happen. You need to have a very strong trajectory of where you're going and realistically have a solid plan. Even if you don't know concrete details, it's about really knowing what you want, okay? Because you do not want to be motivated by disappointment, by lack. You don't want to be motivated by what you want to get away from. You should be, if you want to be aligned in your abundance and your flow, completely tapped into what you want, okay? Let's see what these cards have to say. Yes, that in itself is the medicine. Tapping into your own rhythm. The rhythm that your heart, not what unsettles your rhythm, but what makes your heart beat in that good way. Okay? Ooh. Wow. Yeah, immediately, who popped out? Who popped out in the scene? We got, yeah, at the same time, even though you're going towards what you want, there's no sense of like, an ends to a mean, if you know what I mean. It's like everything is purpose driven. This isn't like you're willing to bend your ethics or bend who you are because you realize being the person you want to be is really what you're after. There is nothing else to seek. There's just being the most true version of yourself. And you're moving forward with that energy. Wow. Yeah, you've released something, or you're in the process of releasing something really deep-rooted. Something that you really don't want to look at, necessarily. Wow, yeah, you have to make a decision at this point. You have to just move forward. I'm seeing. In this pure-hearted way, it's just time. It's time, but with a sense of celebration rather than loss. Your challenge here is maybe you have been in hermit mode a little too much. Now it's making it hard for you to cope with getting back out there, maybe, if it's resonating with anyone. But give yourself grace. Give yourself a lot of grace. be courageous enough to give yourself so much grace that you start to think, are people going to think that I'm just so graceful to myself? And you can say yes. Yes, I am, in fact. Okay, so how do we make this decision? What's going to help us in this decision making, if there is any stuckness in this decision? Because it seems to be related to ethics, or yeah, like wanting to be correct, wanting to move forward right. Okay, there's a lot of mental battle or stressing in terms of that, because you do really want this abundance that's truly yours, right? You want to be living in this joy energy, but there's this like, maybe you're over reflecting, you're kind of getting lost in your head. You know, how do we make a decision here? How do we move forward? Yeah, the cards have anything to say about that? We move forward. Okay. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm like, am I just repeating the same messages over and over again? But I do know that this is kind of the way this work is. It's like we need that repetition to like ingrain it into our subconscious, right? But I'm seeing that there's a rebirth in what is comfort for you, where in the past it might have been materialistic, or you were really gravitating towards patterns that were really not healthy, or just limited, you know? You're breaking out of this comfort zone is what I'm seeing, which is fantastic, right? Yeah, you're letting go of a burden, you're healing a heartache, and almost, yeah, releasing an old passion is helping you move forward into, ooh, now that's curious. I'm gonna pull one card here because there seems to be like a little bit of a separation. Yeah, emotionally, there's this part of you that's like being a bit cold, but not really cold, more like sharp. This is because this is what is helping release the heartache and the burden. And specifically, I see this burden and heartache was around your passion and your intuitive self. There might have been a real intense disconnect from yourself, okay, and from your truest passion, right? And I mean, that sounds like the opposite of freedom, right? So I'm seeing on this side, it's so interesting because it's like saying decide, or there's like a stagnancy maybe in decision, but here it's saying okay, I'm seeing where this indecision is. This indecision lies between how other people perceive you or what they expect of you and what is true of your own joy. And this is what's conflicting within you, because you're still seeing how other people, even how a different part of you perceives you. And this, the Two of Swords is like two swords. One's going this way and one's going this way, right? It's in two directions. And I've been picking up on this energy a lot. And it's like, you can hold your hands like that for only a certain amount of time. It's a very defensive stance, right? Like very not hard open stance. It's, you know, literally X to the world. And being in that indecision is, I mean, it's going to strengthen your arms. You're going to get a little buff, but you can't hold that position for very long, or you really can't be holding it anymore. I'm seeing here, what the cards are guiding you is, you know, you have to stop listening to the other voice, the other voices, or whatever. It's time to follow your truest joy courageously. And I know it's not easy, but this is your fulfillment. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this reading now. I feel like that was pretty good. Higher knowledge. Your higher knowledge, being connected to your higher knowledge, is being connected to your joy. Okay? Live life as if everything was rigged in your favor, because it is. Sending you so much love. I might record another one today, but if I don't see you later, see you tomorrow. Dare to be bold, even when the pressure's not on.